What secret deal did Starmer make that has enraged the monarchy? Why did King Charles summon his advisors at midnight behind closed doors? And could this be the beginning of the biggest political confrontation Britain has seen in decades? Tonight, we reveal the shocking betrayal, the royal backlash, and the constitutional showdown that could shake the very foundation of the United Kingdom. In the early hours of Monday morning, a confidential briefing landed on the King's desk. Inside, evidence suggesting that Keir Starmer, without informing Parliament or the public, had reopened discussions with EU leaders in Brussels. Not just trade, but defence cooperation, legal alignment, and even hints at a re-entry deal under a new framework. The information came from a whistleblower inside the Foreign Office, who warned that the UK's sovereignty could be quietly undone unless someone at the top stepped in. Buckingham Palace insiders now confirm that the King immediately called a meeting with his top legal and constitutional advisers. This was not a ceremonial discussion, it was a crisis briefing. One source stated, the King was not merely concerned, he was visibly disturbed. His words were sharp. He referred to the plan as a betrayal of national integrity. For a monarch who has walked carefully in political waters since his coronation, this was a rare and powerful move. Legally, the King has limited power in modern governance, but that doesn't mean he's powerless. He can summon political leaders for urgent discussions, refuse royal assent to controversial bills, symbolic but massive in message, use his public voice to shape national opinion, especially when democracy is under threat. And this time, Charles may be preparing to go public. The leak didn't just stay in the palace, it exploded across Westminster. Tory MPs were the first to react, calling Starmer's move a disgrace to Brexit voters. But shockingly, even some within Labour are beginning to distance themselves from the leader. One unnamed Labour MP said, "If this is true, if Keir is undoing Brexit behind our backs, we're in for civil war within the party." The media had a field day. Headlines this morning read, "The King strikes back. Starmer's secret EU pact. Brexit in jeopardy, Palace intervenes." Meanwhile, the public took to social media. One tweet read, "I never cared about the monarchy until today, now I'm with the King." Another? "Brexit meant Brexit. Why is Starmer acting like we voted Remain?" Trending on X, #stand with the King, #Starmer must resign. Nigel Farage wasted no time. In a fiery interview this afternoon, he said, "If Starmer thinks he can sell Britain back to the EU, he's in for the fight of his life. I stand behind the King 100%. This is war." He's now calling for a national referendum, not on Brexit, but on Starmer himself. Experts are now warning that Britain is entering uncharted territory. Professor Andrew Marks from Oxford said, "A sitting monarch opposing an elected prime minister, that's not normal. This hasn't happened in modern Britain." But when one man seeks secret treaties, and another defends public sovereignty, a clash is inevitable. Could this lead to a vote of no confidence? Could the King's stance force Starmer to resign or retreat? As the sun sets tonight, a nation waits. The King has drawn a line in the sand. Starmer has yet to respond. And the people, angry, divided, alert, are watching. One thing is certain. This is not over. Will Starmer back down? Or will King Charles go even further, into territory no monarch has dared tread in a century? We'll be watching. Stay tuned.